LAN is back, so who will be the new champs? What is going on, gamers? It is your boy Chris here. Welcome your faces back to the first episode of the CDL recap, where we're going to go ahead and talk about all the information, drama, and news in the competitive Call of Duty community, or known as the COD League. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight on into today's news. To start everything off, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Toronto Ultra taking the Major 2 tournament for the CDL. I mean, absolutely shocking everybody in the Call of Duty community because no one expected this. I'll put the bracket on you guys' screen so you guys can see their run, their losers run in order to take the championship. I'm honestly going to say congrats to the boys because the commentators did end up stating what the percentage was for Toronto to win, and absolutely none of the fans picked Toronto to take this event. I think it was like 0.1% of fans picked Toronto to take this event. So the fact that they ended up doing so is just insane. Congrats to the EU boys, the second EU team to take an event, and that just goes to show, man, like NA keeps doing their thing, but these EU boys, man, they're coming for the championships, and if you're not ready, some things might happen. So congrats to those guys again. The cool thing is after this event was over, the COD League tweeted out that they'll be seeing us on LAN, and that got the community going. Everyone's excited to get back to LAN. I know it's been a stressful year online. I mean, watching Modern Warfare Champs made me want to quit and never play again. So I am excited to see LAN happen. I'm going to go ahead and state that this year's Champs is going to be on LAN, obviously, which is already a dub because last year's Champs Online was just a sleep fest, and I hope we don't have something like that occur again. And that's going to be it regarding the LAN information. If anything changes, I'm gonna just have to update you guys with more videos and any more news that happens regarding when LAN's coming back and if fans are going to be able to go to the events and stuff like that. So let's get into roster mania, ladies and gentlemen. New team changes, things are happening. You don't perform well, you're getting bopped. That's just what happens here in Call of Duty, and you're getting moved back down to challengers. So you got to really make sure you're on it and you're performing, or you're gonna get benched. And that's what happened to a lot of players right now. Their deadline for the free agency ends on the 22nd of April. So a lot of these teams haven't like finalized their changes. When they do finally finalize it, I'll make an updated video for the next episode of the CDO recaps, and we'll talk the new teams. I'll talk about if I think these changes will be good for them for the new Major 3. The changes that have happened right now is the fact that Florida Mutineers re-picked up Havoc. Havoc was on the bench, and they pretty much just moved him from the bench back into the starting lineup. I'm interested to see if this is gonna make this team better or worse. Obviously them dropping Slack, so something had to change with this team. Obviously they have to change since they didn't do as well as they wanted to do in the Major 2. Temp ends up getting dropped from LA Thieves. Same thing, they didn't have a good performance in general with how they've been playing, and they still didn't technically have that good of a performance in the Major 2. So I don't really know what else is going to happen with that team. Temp moves from LA Thieves to Paris now, so we will still be seeing Temp on the big screen in the Call of Duty League, and I'm interested to see if this team works out for him as well. And that's going to be it for roster mania. Like I said, if anything else changes, I'll have to update you guys on the finalized rosters for a lot of these teams. Next is going to be the challengers, because this is important because a lot of these players end up getting called up to do their thing. So I'm going to show you guys all the challenger teams that qualified for the Elite Challenger Season 3. Here's the EU, and then here is the NA teams that qualified as well. Honestly, the only thing that's really funny about this is the fact that Parasite's pickup team qualified and Fire's team didn't qualify. They dropped Parasite to pick up Fire, and pretty much that Fire team didn't qualify, Parasite's team did. Haggy doing it all. He's literally telling them they're watching, because at this point they're gonna be watching him play. So shout out to Haggy, shout out to all the players that pretty much was able to qualify into the Elite Challengers. That is just not easy. There's a lot of passionate amateurs in the gauntlet, I'm not going to lie. The next important thing is going to be the groups for the stage 3, and if you guys did not know, these groups are absolutely stacked, ladies and gentlemen. These matches are also going to start April the 22nd, with Dallas Empire versus Paris Legion being the first match. Group A has Toronto Ultra, Dallas Empire, Minnesota Rocker, Florida Mutineers, Paris Legion, and the Los Angeles Guerrillas. Group B follows Atlanta FaZe, Optic Chicago, Los Angeles Thieves, the New York Subliners, Seattle Surge, and London Royal Ravens. And that's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen, for today's CDL recap. If anything else happens, like I said earlier in the video, that I will be updating this playlist regularly with things that happen in the COD League. If you guys did make it this far into the video, I very much appreciate it with a like, subscribe, and also comment which group do you think is the hardest, Group A or Group B, for the stage 3 of the CDL. And as always, it's me boy Chris here, aka Chris That Gamer. I will see y'all in my next YouTube video. Peace out.